Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a replay analysis of one of my losses. I'm trying to climb up to Immortal, and I've been on a pretty big downswing. And downswings can feel really bad because you're getting further from your goal, and you can also get distracted by blaming other people for that outcome. But every match has a lot of complexity and nuance to it, and there are a lot of things that you as an individual could have done better. So I just found this game. This is one of my more recent games that I lost. I went 3-7-3 in the safe lane, which is atrocious, and we ended up losing in 33 minutes. Our draft isn't terrible. They have a pretty cool draft as well. Just off the bat, I like to look at drafts, not just the heroes that are picked, but also the players playing those heroes, and kind of assess, like it's a poker hand, who is starting out from a position of strength and who's starting out from a position of weakness. And if you look at this, the levels here, Dota Plus is something that you have to pay for, but it allows you to track levels on your characters that go past level 5. So you can see with this Earth Spirit here, this person plays a lot of Earth Spirit, like I'm level 30 with Terrorblade, so they're going to be very confident and experienced with this character compared to other characters for their MMR. The Venge has a good amount of XP, and then the Quap and the Magnus have a decent number of games. If someone's level 5 and they haven't paid for Dota Plus, they could potentially be as experienced as a level 30. We just can't see that information. But if you compare that to my team looks a lot less seasoned with their hero selections, especially our offlaner, who has very few games on Centaur Warrunner. So let's just dive into the game here, and we'll take it from the top. I'm going to be writing down my mistakes as we go, so we can try to iron out these imperfections in our play and lead into better performance moving forward. I very recently had a 6-game win streak on Terrorblade, and then I had almost a 6-game lose streak. And we don't always play equally well. There are certain days where we're just locked in, we're focused, we're hungry for the win, we're really trying our best. And then other days where maybe you didn't sleep your best, maybe you're semi-distracted, there's other stuff going on. There are a lot of factors, but the fundamentals of Dota are always the same. So just kind of setting the groundwork here, I am working on a different skill build that I saw from a Yotaro game I found on YouTube. He goes for the illusion at level 1 instead of reflection or metamorphosis. And I was kind of noticing why he did this. The conjure image allows you to have a scout in front of you, basically, so you don't get caught off guard. And then it can also help you last hit. So you're going to be making more money with this over time than you would with reflection, which doesn't hit creeps, and then with metamorphosis, which has a really long cooldown. So we'll take my vision here. Player view, Terrorblade, perfect. Cool. So we're going to lane. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Just playing this at 1.5 speed. And I'm going to be really brutal with myself when it comes to pointing out mistakes. We're not trying to advocate for ourselves. We're trying to really figure out what we can refine. So, thinking about my positioning here, if you're looking at the way that these heroes trade, let's just look at Venge. Can I see Venge? Why can I not click this when it's paused? Okay. Venge has 4 armor. Terrorblade has 9 armor. Terrorblade hits for 55. Venge hits for 60 plus 2. She has Fairy Fire, 2 Circlets, and 2 Iron Branches. So with my illusions, I think I might trade slightly better, but she does have the advantage of some range on me. My priorities right now are last hitting enemy creeps is number 1, and then hitting the offlaner is number 2, and then denying creeps to the offlaner is number 3. My CS has been pretty good. That was a mistake there. Okay, that was one last hit that I lost for free. I'm actually, like I said, I'm going to be very brutal with myself. Missing last hit when I could just A move to secure it with no other creeps around. So I'm going to call this my first mistake. and we'll back up here and I'll show you. This may seem very tedious, but I'll show you. Let me know if the stream is up and good, because it looks all fine on my end. Okay, let's back up 10 seconds here. Got that CS. Got the ranged one. Yep, I tried to click it. That's what I did. I saw it with my mouse cursor. You don't have to A-click an enemy creep. You can just attack move. This is something that is a carryover from StarCraft habits, where attack moving means all your shit is going to attack what is directly in front of it based on some priority system. That also means that you don't have to precision click a little creep on the screen. You can just A-move up anywhere up here and you'll get the CS. So I tried to click a creep when I didn't have to. There was nothing else next to this creep. The Venge is up here. The attack priority would have had me attack this anyway if I attack moved anywhere on my entire computer screen. But I tried to click it and I misclicked it. So that was a mistake. It's just a little bit of gold, right? Because it's one creep, but everything adds up over the course of the game. It's a very snowball effect in Dota 2, where your early success will contribute to further success. Your early failure makes it more difficult to get a foothold in the match. So I'm trying to creep aggro these back to me. Doesn't really impact too much. I could have another illusion out right now, just to help me. I wouldn't really call it a mistake per se. Hitting these creeps outside of the tower range is pretty nice. I'm just guaranteed to get these last hits. Still looking pretty good here. Getting last hits and denies. Yeah, I'm getting good money from this lane. Yeah, TP'd out. I get first blood. Now keep in mind, I lose this game. This is a very good start for me. I think I'm top net worth. Where's the net worth? Yeah, I'm top net worth. I lose this game. Okay. We're going to find out why. I have one mistake so far trying to click a creep when I could have A-moved it. But aside from that, Undying is giving me a pretty good lane. He applies a lot of pressure. What the hell is my Courier doing? Okay, here it is. It's bringing me a Sage's Mask. I can recover some of my mana. Just getting this here. So far, so good. Helping him deny this. My Courier is being pretty slow to bring me an item. I'm saying this is borderline another mistake. Where the hell is my Courier? What is it doing? Sometimes it gets stuck going back and forth because you're sending it to go on a mission for yourself, but then you tell it to pick up items again once it's already on the map. Is there a way I can click to see where it is? There's Undying's Courier. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's empty. My empty Courier is walking toward me. Clear mistake number 2. Empty Courier. Send toward me. Okay. Courier management is something that I know is a weakness of mine. One of the things that I'm working on in the early game, like for the first tangos, is I shift rally the Courier here first, below the tower, and then shift to deliver items. That way it doesn't go through here. The Courier is most likely to die right here. When the lane is pushed, and you're up here, and the Courier walks through the woods here, and there's a support that just kills it. So, yeah, that's mistake number 2. That's like, I would say, a glaring one. Yeah, because I could have been benefiting from my boots my raindrops and my Band of Elven skin already. Okay. Yeah, people are asking about my enthusiasm for Dota recently. It's very exciting trying to climb and learning a whole bunch of new stuff every time. With SE2, there's still a lot to learn, but it's a lot of the tiny details. And then most of my losses, because I've played so much, I kind of know why I lost, and it's just a lack of polish. There's a little mistake there, missing a CS. Nope. Meta here to push the lane, I guess. I feel like I'm about to die. Earth Spirit is below me. Venge is above me. I toggle to strength. Okay. Get to walk away from this. Alright. What is my courier doing? Bring me the blades of attack. Yeah, my courier management just sucks. Alas. It's sitting in the shop. Because I'm missing out on value. That's 9 damage from the blades of attack that I would be benefiting from every single attack. And that was probably about 20 or 30 seconds delay. Let's be brutal here. Alright? Let's be brutal about this. Just because I want to really improve, not make excuses for myself. Oh god. Oh god. How long was this in my stash? Okay, I'll only count it from when the courier gets to base. Is the courier in base yet? Okay. We're about to see it here. Alright. 6 minutes. Do I have the item yet? I do have the item. Okay, 6:08. Courier arrives at fountain with blades of attack purchased. How long until it gets brought out to me? Do I want to know? I don't think I want to know. Oh god. It's about to be 20 seconds already. Oh no. 9 damage, 9 damage, 9 damage, 9 damage, 9 damage. And it's even more damage because it applies to the illusions as well. Oh no. Oh no. I deserve to lose this game. There it is. 654. Embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. 654 sent to me. Woo! Okay. Wow.
Make that 2.
I absolutely deserve to lose MMR this game. Go back to school, Terrorblade. You're not even trying yet. You're not an immortal Terrorblade. Your blades of attack set on the courier for 40 seconds! Gods. Get down here. I should get down here. This is where it's safe. Let's look at everybody. Where's the fucking everyone view? Free camera. Okay. Yeah. So this... Can I draw on the map in a replay? I don't think I can. No. Okay. But yeah, my bottom edge is the safest. I do want to lane when it's safe to do so.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
God damn, bro.
Dire's top tower is under siege. 2 innocent lives taken. Dire's middle tower taking damage.
I'm hitting a tower with meta. I see action top. There's a Magnus 5 here, so he's pretty poor right now, but he's going to be very strong later. Just looking at my money and my macro, I have another Band of Elven skin on the way to me. Getting this for myself. This is all fine. We have a Venomancer mid. This would be one of the things that's outside my control that I would say is a disadvantage for myself and my team. It's just not a good mid hero compared to a Quap. Quap has a lot more access to power rune control with her blink, and then she just scales way better than Venomancer. Venomancer should be a support. He's a support. There are two of them chasing me here. I killed their tower and I get away with this. I'm still somewhat keeping pace with the Quap. Again, this is a winnable game. I've made some pretty big mistakes. Just kind of quantifying, if I got those Blades of Attack the 40 seconds earlier, I would have already had my Blade of Alacrity right now probably. So I would be hitting this camp faster for more damage. 10 minutes 30, we would have been cooking. Cooking even more. And this reminds me a little bit of one of the pitfalls of StarCraft players trying replay analysis, is they usually focus on the late game emotional battles, like the big fights. They don't really look as hard at the early game scuff, but the early game scuff, if you clean that up, you can usually just A-click and win the fights. Because both players have some early game scuff, so if you just polish your macro progression, then you're going to be way stronger. 11 minutes, I should not be here. I should be by the bottom edge. This is a mistake. Okay. Mistake number 4. 11 minutes, still farming near my safe lane tower. While 4 are missing from minimap. Big mistake number 4. How do you consistently apply the concepts you discuss in your mental health/sports psych videos? You have the knowledge, but you can't stay consistent with your application of practices. And that's a good question. The answer is no one can perfectly. The best players in the world, like Cyril, are probably the most disciplined, but I'm not a perfectly disciplined person. So just because I make a video on how to do something doesn't mean that I live and breathe it every second that I exist. I also have days where I'm tired, where I'm not performing as well, where I'm not being as rigorous with my progression and so on. Okay, I deserve to die there. That was a mistake. I should not have been in that part of the map. Around 10 minutes is when the safe lane becomes the fuck lane. Even though my tower is healthy, the tower does very low damage to heroes at this stage of the game. It's not much of a threat. Okay. Where do I go here? My triangle is safe. My jungle is somewhat safe. The bottom edge of the map has been consistently safe. Enemies warded here. It doesn't see this camp though, so I could still be farming this.
Look at how invulnerable.
Okay, where did I go? I went to hit mid. I don't like this. Why did I go here? Was there a fresh wave or something? I'm hitting the tower. Oh, I killed the tower. Yeah, that's fine. I got a glyph. That's fine. I should not be running back at this. Just go to the triangle. Just go to the triangle. This is too far forward. Seems like the meta is glitched in the replay. Okay, so we're going at this. Farming away here. My Yasha's on the Courier. My Yasha's done. I'm getting a shard next. Our team is ahead. Not by a lot, but we're ahead here. I could have stacked this. Do I stack it? Okay, missed a stack. I could have backed up at 55 seconds. Okay, that's another mistake.
Radiant's middle tower is being
What are we doing? Just hit the ancients.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Why did I do that? Ran away from fastest. Next farm in triangle. Okay, that was a few seconds wasted. This is good. We're trimming a lot of, you could call it fluff, you could call it wasted potential. But this is very similar to, do we have any WoW players in the chat? I see Harambo Amonjin. Uptime is such a huge factor in who does more DPS. Uptime is how often you are just actively hitting stuff.
Double kill.
Dota is very similar. It's basically just speed WoW, where the match starts and you're trying to level up as fast as you possibly can competitively with other people. So anytime you spend like running this way, and then back this way, you just wasted time. You just fell behind on the damage meter. We got Warlocks in the chat. Warlocks need uptime as well. Doesn't matter if you're melee, doesn't matter if you're ranged, doesn't matter if you're physical or magical. You need uptime. Running around in circles is how you fall behind. This lane is shoved. This is pretty dangerous of me. There are two of them dead though, but very bold farming position. Not sure I like it. I didn't get punished for it though. Magnus is mid. Now I just want to farm. I'm kind of looking at the route. Farm this, and then my triangle.
Tower is taking damage.
Okay, now I want to farm down here. We've got a... Why am I going here? Oh, for the wisdom. That's fair. Okay, so I'm not calling that a mistake. My shard is on the way to myself. I used it at 15 minutes. This is a good game. This is a winnable game. But still we lose this game. Imagine this too. I have 7k net worth right now. If I didn't make those 6 mistakes so far this game, I would probably have 8k net worth. This is inspiring. I feel inspired. You have 16.2 hours, J-Dub? Nice. I'm doing replay analysis right now. And I've already written down 6 mistakes. I'm honestly embarrassed with this performance. I can't believe that I thought my team was weak. I mean, my team is weak, granted, compared to the enemy team. But I made enough blunders that I feel like it was healthy and good of me to lose MMR here. It pointed to a truth here, which is that my early game was sloppy. My courier management, very slow, very sloppy. My map awareness at around the 11-minute mark being here, very sloppy. I missed one last hit that was free to me. Overall, my CS is pretty strong with Terrorblade. He's relatively easy to last hit with because he hits so hard and so fast. But still. Pushing this. I feel like I want to be farming the Ancients more. I'm going to put this as a general note. Emphasize farming stacked Ancients more around, we'll say 12-minute to 20-minute. The reason being, the Ancients have the most XP and gold, but they're the most difficult to fight. So you can't really fight them just at the beginning of the game because they're pretty strong. But around this phase, when I have my Yasha, my Falcon Blade, my Treads, and my Magic Wand, and especially Shard, I can just dumpster these. And these give you tons of XP. So if I'm thinking about it, I could aim for like 30 seconds to the minute-ish, just trying to get over here. So at 53 seconds, I can stack this, and 55 seconds, I can stack this. So some missed opportunity here, me not farming the most juicy stuff that I can. What am I doing?
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Am I trying to push? I shouldn't be in the front like this. 16 minutes in. I am not in a good spot to take huge fights right now. I have meta, but this doesn't look good to me. Oh, look at this wasted time. Oh my god. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to be brutal with my mistakes here. I want to really quantify all of these mistakes. Okay, so I shoved the lane. After I shove the lane, I should back farm. That is farm boom, boom, and then right to the Ancients. So I'm still kind of close to the action. I still want to be on this half of the map with my team. So if my team is losing the fight and they fall back into me, I can give them backup, but I should not be the frontliner. That's Centaur's job, and he is way the fuck down here. Okay, so I'm going to call this mistake number 8. Position in front of my team past river when my offlane is farming defensively. That is a mistake. And then I'll say running around after pushing lane rather than hitting neutral creeps. That's another big mistake. All right, we got 9 mistakes already so far. Would I recommend trying to analyze replays at the early phase or just get reps in? Maybe like 1 in 10. Analyzing replays is not as fun as playing the game. So just for your own interest, you shouldn't make it feel too much like work. But at the same time, if you're ever confused, the replay system in Dota 2 is mint. It's very, very good.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
And that's going to increase your improvement rate. Because you could just spam games. That's what everybody does. But if you go over a replay, you're already in the top, like, 2% of practice method. Okay, I was looking for how much time I spend running around here. So I'll go from the moment that I finish pushing the lane. Okay, so right now, 1636. I'll say 1636, and then I want to look at the time that I start hitting neutrals. It's 1636. Watch this silly running around. Look at this silly, look at Terrorblade. Look at him. Gods. Oh my god. What is happening? And then I teleport bottom. Where are you? Okay, he's going to push the lane. 1716. God damn, that's so much time. 1636 to 1717, I was running around hitting nothing. I have Yasha, Diadem, Falcon Blade, Quelling Blade, Magic Wand, Power Treads, and I'm just... What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Might as well take a nap. I could AFK. Honestly, I could have gone and take a piss and then go hit a neutral camp and it would have been equal to that. But I even burned a TP scroll as well. I earned this downswing. I earned this. This was my own doing. Say what you will about a Venomancer mid being a low impact choice. Okay, I'm joining the fight late here, which is when I want to show up. I have stuff. I don't have chase or catch potential. Like with my kit, I don't have chase until I have a Scotty. So for me to be doing this, what is this? What is this? Okay. Let's analyze this too. This is good. This is great. Really getting into this here. What was I doing before? I was farming creeps. Okay, 1745. 1745 to, let's see what time I end up hitting creeps again. I don't want to know. This reads as map awareness. You didn't see me needed to, you knew where you needed to be. Yeah, that's one of the most complex parts of the game though. Especially if you're a carry, it's hard to assess when it's time for you to join the fight. Because you're supposed to farm for a long time, but you can oftentimes tip the fight in your team's favor.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Okay, so I slightly damaged their team. And I didn't hit creeps again until... Is this another full minute? Not a full minute, though. Okay. 1829. So from 1745 to 1829, I ran at a lost fight, caught no one, and ran around until hitting creeps. Okay, I already know what my practice emphasis is going to be. For the games today, my emphasis is going to be uptime. I want to go from hitting a neutral camp to hitting another neutral camp as fast as I possibly can, or pushing a lane. Hitting camps, pushing lanes immediately. Focusing on the juiciest stuff first. The ancients, stacking the ancients. Ugh, okay. This is good. This is good. Does this make me feel proud of myself? No. Does this make me feel ashamed of myself? Yes. But I had the wherewithal to put myself into some replay analysis and really get down to it. Hit the ancients, bro. Hit the fucking ancients. You can get there at 53. Go, go, go. Hit the ancients. Stack it. Okay, see, I'm stacking it. Okay, get off this. Am I messing up the stack? Oh, no, it's still stacked. Okay, that's fine. It's not a mistake here yet. This is where I should be. This is my happy place. As long as I'm farming ancients that are stacked, I'm getting ahead. This is one of the highest gold per minute things. Look, I'm pulling ahead. Because I'm farming the ancient stacks. I'm in first place! And we still lose this game. Because I've already wasted like 2 full fucking minutes running around like a silly person. Yes, stacked means that there are multiple groups of the creeps there. Everything resets at the 0 mark. Every minute, the neutrals respawn. So what you do, if you're a support, this is a support's job, but carries can do it as well, is at about 53 to 55 seconds, you attack this, and then you run the fuck away, so they leave the box. If you hit Alt here, you can see their spawn box. So you pull the creeps out of the box, so when 0 minute hits, it's empty, so it thinks I need to spawn more creeps, and there's more. There you go. Okay. Man. What a juicy replay. What a slew of mistakes. Use your magic wand, top off. If Magnus shows up, he can kill you. Just top off. Or farm far away from this place. Get the fuck away from this place. Why am I still here? Use your wand to stay topped off. Don't tarry around enemy T2 when your team is not with you. Just go hit ancients. Good God. Woo! I did use the wand eventually, and I did kill the tower, but at what cost? I'll tell you. The cost of my life. That was both bad and ungood at the same time. And I went from being top net worth to being third because of that mistake. Wow. This is beautiful. Okay. Skipping ahead here, there's a wisdom rune. I'm pushing top here. This is a good choice of where to go. That's a lot of money there. I like it. Get the wisdom. Hit the ancients. My team got the wisdom. That's fine. I can shove the top lane and then back farm to the ancients. Push the lane and then go back and farm. Where am I going? These ancients? Sure. Sure, fine. Hi, long time lurker. Probably not ideal to use Manta like that. What do you mean for pushing? Yeah, I could use it for the Dispel. True. Love of you to weigh in this roast, chat. Hitting creeps. Pushing wave. Go hit the ancients. Shove the wave, hit the ancients.
Quite a spree. Killing spree.
Manta to farm is fine. If I'm not putting myself in danger. Go to the Ancients. There we go. How close do you have to be to get experience? I think it's like 800 range. You could look it up. It's a bit longer than a range support's attack range. Like Crystal Maiden is 600 range. That's kind of the standard for a long range hero. Before you get items and stuff. This is a good place for me to farm. My team's taking a very bad fight there. I can push top now. Ancients are kind of dangerous right now because their team's right there. Alt click level number to see XP range. Oh shit, for real? Oh, nice. You can just alt hover it even. Yeah, so everything in this yellow circle. You see that, Simba? Everything in this yellow circle is giving you experience. XP range is 1,500. Well, I learned that too today, J-Dub. Thank you, Charcoal Dragon. 1,500 XP range. So you can be really far away from shit and still get XP. Why am I going in here? We have 2 dead. My Centaur's going in. This is a funny kill. Yeah. Okay, shove bottom. This is fine, I guess. Okay, this is a 33-minute game, so it's not too long until they wreck our house. Still hit creeps, still push lanes. Okay, shoving this. Where is my TP scroll? It's on the Courier. Oh no, the enemies are hunting me and my Courier's behind me. Oh god. Okay, so here's another, this is double death. I'm pushing the lane too far and my Courier's behind me. My Courier has my escape and it also has my ultimate orb. If the Courier dies, that's like 3 minutes that I don't get to use that. Okay, pushing lane too far when team is dead. Without TP and losing my Courier with ultimate orb. Okay, great. You notice you switch treads before W. Isn't it better if it's on Agi overall? Genuine question, because I don't know. I guess it depends on your mana budget. Because if you're low mana, then you still get the illusion out. I'm just super stuck here. There's not really a great escape route. If I wanted to be really fancy, let's see what their vision ended up being, just for fun. What's their vision? So, we have this. I could always just, like, hide back here. Do I have my Quelling Blade still? It's in my bag. That would be funny. I don't know if I could try to hide and then wait for them to get bored and leave and think that I TP'd out. But they killed my Courier and I didn't have a TP, so they would probably just hunt me down. Yeah, super dead there. Super dead. You changed your name, Possum. Welcome. We're doing a Neuro Terrorblade roast here, and I have 13 mistakes written down in this loss. Enemy team is 16k net worth ahead. The writing is on the wall. And I don't like it, but we learned some good stuff here. Very good learning. It's glitched or something? I died again somehow. What happened? I'm defending my high ground. Ouchie. Aha! This is really good. Because, who's heard of the poker phrase, pre-flop mistakes compound post-flop? This basically means if you fuck up early, you set yourself up for even greater failures later on. We fucked up, losing our Courier with the ultimate orb on it, which gives us plus 10 to all stats, which gives us a lot more health. I probably would have lived this Quap combo. Now the Quap is rich. She's She dumpstered our mid so bad that our mid is the third net worth on our team. That happens sometimes. But there's still a limited amount of damage she can do. So looking at my health here, I have 1.6k. Let's slow it down. Okay. She blinks onto me, which silences me. I could manta that. What do I do here? So I was slow on the manta. If I manted, I could manta Magic Wand Sunder. Did I manta? Go on, manta. I manted. It was slow though. Okay, but if I had my ultimate orb, I would have lived. That's so crazy. Slow to manta plus wand plus sunder a Quap combo. Quap's ult doesn't stun you. It just does a pushback. For the poker inept, how can you fuck up pre-flop? Oh, okay. By following normal human intuition. A normal human faced with a poker game wants to call in the flop phase to see the flop, because you get to see 3 tasty cards and it feels like there's a chance to improve your hand, which is true. But if you're a good poker player, you should be playing somewhere between 10 to 20% of your hands and folding the rest. So pre-flop, a lot of people, they're bad poker players because they show up to the flop with trash. Fold the garbage, play the good stuff. Bleeding money all day. Depends on your position is correct as well. Okay, well, we're basically dead here. 26k net worth behind. Not too much to be done to save us here. This was really good. So let's, as this match is kind of winding down, I'm gonna list off my 14 clear mistakes from this match. From the top. Number 1, missing a last hit when I could just A-move it to secure it with no other creeps around. I tried to click it, and I misclicked it when I didn't have to click it. I sent my empty courier toward me. I need to pay attention to my courier management. That's a weakness in my play. There was a huge gap in me pulling my Blades of Attack to me on my courier from 6-minute 8 to 6-minute 54. So that's a lot of missed potential. Need to make sure I get my items to me post-haste. 11 minutes in, I was farming near my safe lane tower, and I got fucked when enemy team was missing and my team was just doing whatever. So I need to get away from the safe lane tower. That's a natural target for them. I missed a stack when I could have stacked it at 55 seconds, so I just need to be aware of the time and when the minute is going to refresh the camps. Mistake 6 is I ran away from the fastest next farm in the triangle. I really need to focus on the uptime of the next juicy camp. Shove the wave, back farm the neutrals. Shove the wave, back farm the neutrals. That's what I'm going to do, okay? Mistake 7, I need to emphasize farming stacked ancients more from the 12 to 20 minute mark. I'm hitting less economical stuff than that, or just running around like a silly person. Mistake number 8, positioning in front of my team past the river when my off lane is fucking around defensively. If my off laner is playing defensively, I need to also play defensively. I need to match their energy and use them as my shield. 9, running around after pushing lane rather than hitting neutral creeps from 16-minute 36 to 17-minute 17. So about 45 seconds of stupidity there. Mistake 10, 17:45 to 18:29. I ran at a lost fight where multiple of our team were dead, but I couldn't catch anyone because I didn't have a Scotty, so I ended up just doing slight damage to one hero and otherwise wasting my time. Number 11, use my wand to stay topped off. If I'm at like half health and I have 20 charges, just use it because I could get stunned and comboed. I want to stay topped off. Mistake 12, don't tarry around the enemy tier 2 and my team is not with me. Just go hit ancients. It's not worth it for me to sacrifice myself for a T2. Mistake 13, pushing lane too far and my team is dead without teleport. And losing my courier with the ultimate orb. Yep. Always carry TP scroll. And then mistake 14 is I was slow to Manta Wand Sunder. That's a really important reaction. Get the silence off of me, get a little bit of health back, and then get the Sunder to swap health. Great. That was very refreshing. I feel so refreshed right now. All of the worry that, man, I've had some bad luck with teams, that just got shot out of a cannon to the moon. I have a lot of work to do. Thank you all for watching some replay analysis. I feel humbled and excited to not suck. Okay? Love you guys.